Alright guys, James H here, welcome to episode 1 of the FIFA 15 career mode with Nottingham Forest. This is my first career mode for FIFA 15 and hopefully it definitely does the duration of FIFA 15's game. In this episode I'm just going to be showcasing to you the transfer targets that I want to get into the club in the first transfer window or possibly even in the first year etc. at my reign at Nottingham Forest. Our first player is in fact the Stoke City man goalkeeper Jack Butland. He is 21 years of age, he's 6'5" and like I said plays for Stoke City in the back of his Premier League. He is a goalkeeper and his estimated valuation is around 6 million, which many people will look at and think that is definitely too much for Nottingham Forest. However, budget I'm not too sure on because I haven't actually seen it on the game, as the early access is in fact out, but it's 20 quid for 6,000. I really wasn't going to do that. It's a waste of money in my opinion, so I'm going to do a daily FIFA content when it does in fact come out on Friday. But like I said, Jack Butland, 6 million estimated valuation. Possibly we could get him on a loan deal, which would be an unreal sign. I think the guy's got bags of potential and is an absolute beast between the six, and hopefully we can definitely bring him in. Possibly not in the first or in January, but even if we do get promoted into the Backers Premier League, obviously we'll get extra funds and hopefully we could definitely bring Jack to the City ground. The next player we do in fact have is a man on form in real life now. It is in fact Dele Alli from MK Dons. He's 18 years old. He's 6'2". Like I said, MK Dons in League One. He's lighting it up in League One at the moment in real life. His position central midfield and CDM, and possibly could even play cam. And his estimated valuation is around 750k to around a million really. In real life, this guy's been linked with the likes of Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. That just shows how good this guy's got bags of potential, and really hope we can definitely bring him in. He is my main target. I think he's probably the most realistic that we can actually bring into Nottingham Forest, because obviously all the other players are a few million and I'm not too sure on our transfer budget when I will actually see that on Friday. But this guy is an absolute tank in the middle. Reminds me a lot of like a young Steven Gerrard. Got decent pace about him, a great shot, decent skills etc, and definitely a player I hope to bring in the first transfer window. The next player we do have is Nottingham from Wolves. I actually did a Wolves career mod last year on FIFA 14, and this guy was the star of the show, really such a great striker. He's only 22 years of age, 5'8", plays for Wolves in the Championship, and he can in fact play at striker, possibly even a centre forward, and his estimated valuation is 1.5 million, which isn't too much to be honest, and this guy is such a beast. Obviously, at the moment we've got the likes of a Sombalonga, who's flying high in the Championship at the moment in real life, and I just think if we had him and Nottingham up front, that'd be unbelievable, guys. We would definitely get promoted, I'm saying, if we had Nottingham and Sombalonga both up front, scoring the goals, both got decent, great pace, and both can find the back of the net every now and then. And this guy would definitely be a great acquisition into Nottingham Forest side. The next player we do have is Jack Grealish, and he does in fact play in the Premier League for Aston Villa. He's 19 years old, and he's actually, I do believe he's Irish, but can actually play for England. There's actually a huge row at the moment saying which team is he actually going to choose, which country will he in fact choose to play for. He is 5'10", like I said, Aston Villa, can play left mid, possibly even right mid, and he's in fact a right-footed player. His estimated valuation is 3 million, and this guy is such a beast on the ball, got decent skills. Watched him in a few games last season for Notts County, and he just showed a lot of promise really. Went back to Aston Villa just before the season ended and played in the likes of games of like Manchester City, and definitely showed a little bit of spark. Very good on the ball, great dribbling skills, and got decent pace about him. The only thing I don't like about Jack Grealish, he hasn't got the best of shot, but I think if we bring him into the team, we can definitely work on that in training, etc., and definitely make him into the player I want him to be. He reminds me a lot of Gareth Bale, and hopefully if we do in fact bring him in, he would definitely be a Gareth Bale sort of player. The next player we do have is Will Hughes. He's another player I did in fact have in the Wolves Revival career modes. Such a cultured player on the ball. He's 22 years of age, 6'1", so he's quite a decent big guy. Plays for Derby County in the Championship, and his positions is central midfield and cam, and possibly even CDM, just sitting in front of those two centre backs. His estimated valuation is 4 million, but on FIFA 14 I actually picked him up for 2.5 plus Jamie O'Hara, so possibly we could do that with a swap deal, possibly the likes of Lansbury, but it's definitely up to you guys, so definitely leave in the comment section below. That's also another thing, guys, definitely leave your player suggestions. Obviously this is my transfer targets, but I want to get you guys involved in this series, so definitely leave that in the comment section down below. The next player, a really player that I do want to get in the first transfer window, possibly even January, is in fact the West Ham man, Morrison. Obviously, a bit of a bad boy reputation, being at the likes of Manchester United, didn't really work out for him, but definitely shows a lot of talent now. He's 21 years of age, 5'9", plays for West Ham. His position, central midfielder and cam, and his estimated valuation is 7 million, which is probably far out of our budget, but I think we could possibly get him out on loan. I'm not too sure what his wages will be, possibly around the 10k mark, which many people may think that's far too much for a championship player, but I think this guy's got the talent. He's very cultured on the ball, great shot about him, very cultured and confident on the ball, and hopefully we can definitely bring him in, and I think he'd be a great acquisition in that competition for Nottingham Forest. And the final player is in fact another striker, and is in fact Nahki Wells. He is 24 years of age, plays for Huddersfield, used to play for Bradford. He's 5'7", and like I said, plays for Huddersfield. His position is a striker, possibly centre forward, and his estimated valuation is 3 million. This guy, like Noah Dicko, a lot similar to him, to be honest, a fox in the box, such a great player on the ball, can find the back of net, and I think this guy would be unbelievable. In a dream world, I'd probably have a Brett longer up front with Nodico and Nahki Wells. We would light the Championship with that, and possibly even the Premier League. That is definitely the dream. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to buy both of them in the first transfer window, but hopefully over a period of time, maybe get one in the first transfer window and then get another in the January. But it's definitely up to you guys, and like I said, definitely leave your play suggestions in the comment section below. I want to get you guys involved in this series. If you guys did in fact enjoy this video, definitely like, comment your suggestions, and subscribe for more daily FIFA content.